basketball. I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
So it's the Rockets now after the basket by the Lions. Silk passes to Ivy. And shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in. Lee outside. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Yep, that one goes. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. That one drops for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
White against World Peace. Shoots over White. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here's Ivy. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. From deep, it's hauled in by World Peace.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And stolen by White. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And, yes, it's good.
Beating the defense in transition, Smith showing how a little extra effort goes a long way.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
White looking around. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the Rockets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Las Vegas, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. World Peace against White. Here's Lee. Got a hand on it. Smith against World Peace. Silk passes to Smith. Pass to Silk. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 5. White. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Baseline jumper. Good on the jump shot.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Driving in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's White after the basket by the Lions. Puts the move on. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. For Las Vegas, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. That one goes in. He's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Murray right side. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Murray. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Houston needs to get a shot. Fires from way outside. And the Lions with possession here. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Out to Edwards. Smith outside. Lee with the steal. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves...
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Las Vegas ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-5 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Lions are going, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside, because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And that one is good. 12 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's tipped. Lee outside. Outside, world peace. Over Edwards. Again, Las Vegas scores. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Rockets trail by 8. Goes up to the stripe. The shot, no good. Here's Lee in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Edwards. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking. You take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's world peace.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lions.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And the Rockets making a change here. Monroe's checked in. That's tipped. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And it's blocked. Back to Lee. Monroe on the double team. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
The Rockets making a switch here. Here's world peace. Drops in the tray. World peace has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lions. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping.
Oh, what a play! Woo!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Oh, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Murray got a piece of it. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
White, he's checked in for Houston. World peace left side. Shot clock at 6. There's Michael. Again, Las Vegas scores.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
White the pass to Murray. Out of bounds, the Lions now with possession. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Phillips, he's checked in for Murray. They get a hand on it. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Goes up. Oh, my, what a play. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. Out to Lee. Here's Michael. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at Las Vegas. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
Well, right now for the Lions, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
White, wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
Number 1, Jabari.
Rockets trail by 10. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. A 3-ball and another 3 for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they got to bring the double team on.
Las Vegas, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. Michael passes to World Peace. Over White. Again, Las Vegas scores.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Ivy kicks to White. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
The Rockets with another miss. Snatched away. And so it's Las Vegas. Here's World Peace. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Ivy is out there with White. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Silk. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And he's really made the most of his opportunity today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
Here's Michael.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Silk. Back to White. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Again, Las Vegas scores.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Ivy. And the 3-ball is good. Ivy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there, and he did.
Puts one up from 19. Again, Las Vegas scores.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Michael. Again, Las Vegas scores.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
To the inside. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Second chance shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. 22 points for him. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 19-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. For three, Smith drills it from outside. Smith's got 8 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Michael, Ivy defending. To the middle, here's Silk, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And White with the block. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. Will retain possession. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander. Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
And that one drops for him. And that's 19 points for Silk.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
He takes it in. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Houston. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And I think for the Rockets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Pass to White. Smith for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
From outside the arc, gets not to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Fires the 3. No good there. Las Vegas leading by 16. Here's Michael. Again, Las Vegas scores.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Oh, that's blocked. A minute 20 left in the third. And the basket by Silk.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
It's hauled in by World Peace. World Peace has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's White. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 19 points. There's 38 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 6 to shoot. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here's the break. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Las Vegas.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
To stop the run, it's rebounded by Las Vegas. Lee's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Fisher. Able to get that one. And so it's Las Vegas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. And Lee pulls it down.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Again, Las Vegas scores.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
It's blocked. World Peace against Murray. Oh!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Pass to Gordon. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Şengün. Off with the layup. Las Vegas has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Out to the wing. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that. Matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
To the wing right side. No one near him. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
World Peace against White. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Fires for three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lions.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game two that they had tonight.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. It's deflected. Here's Michael. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.